go on. Let's.
Do you want to explain?
Say again.
Do you want to explain to the people what we are doing?
Yeah. Well, let's just start the sucker.
Afterward.
A good point. You prepare something. Okay. And get the pins ready. It's not. Oh, there's the PCB. Okay. Okay. Careful that you don't touch the drill. Good enough. Yes, not too bad. Okay, I have to really hold it down, but I mean that's a minor detail, I hope. Because the PCB is somewhat vibrating, so in a real setup you obviously need a better way to really press it down thoroughly. But otherwise, looks like the drilling goes pretty smooth. Finds its way, and we actually modified or fudged the G-code a bit. In a sense, the first two drills that we did, we actually basically chose points on opposite corners. So this way, basically, we have a good way to align it at the beginning. So obviously the workflow needs to be tweaked, but we already have some ideas. Actually, Unai had a nice idea that is also not difficult. Is it the final one? No. Would be too good to be true. So we're drilling 31 holes here, so the video is actually a bit tedious, but at least for people involved or who know that we're kind of trying out something new here, I guess they will appreciate it. Feel free to fast forward when you're watching this. We won't hold it against you. Oh, I also want to mention Marcin had a very good point that if you look at the drill, I mean, it's a pretty lengthy guy, meaning the whole setup is definitely not perfect. I mean, well, in terms of forces, but we're pretty limited with tools here, and this guy is, I don't know, some kind of high quality steel, and it's really hard to cut that guy in half or something. Otherwise, you know, if we could shorten the drill, I mean, it would be a lot more stable. But again, we didn't really have that option, so we're just going for this rather, well, unnecessarily, let's say, nerve-wracking approach. Not the last one, right? That might be the last one.
No, there are three big ones here,
Oh, okay, 3 big guys.
and there's another one
Okay.
in the O, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's so cool. So that's where the fat transistor goes. For the cooler, yeah. See this pin, for example, that can be, if the sensor can bump into the sensor. So just generally, you have to be really careful when you're placing things. Yeah, smack in the middle. So the
Wish, almost there.
drill hole goes to OSE. Wow, that's close as the pin. Okay, sweet. Wow. So here you have it. Let's have a look at the final result. So I guess we're not in bad shape. Again, this was the first real drill run with a PCB that we had, and that actually also kind of concludes the OSE Steam Camp 9 days, full of excitement for us. And yeah, let me hand it over to Marcin for some final words. I mean, again, we're
Michel.
To Michel, sorry, to Michel, of course.
Well, I'm very content with the results. It's can be there can be improvements, but still it's proof of concept that we can plot the circuit board and drill the holes with the same machine. The next step is we're gonna make a holder for the pen and the drill and the same holder, so we can plot the circuit board, drill it, and then etch it, and it should be ready. So I think that's a major innovation for the D3D Universal. And that being said, I suggest we call it a day.
Yeah. So have a good one, guys.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you next time.